Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So Taj Jackson did a live stream on Michael Jackson's birthday. So I tried to watch it, but it is so pathetic. And to me, Taj Jackson, as representing Michael Jackson, he's disgusting. I can't stand him. He's a total fraud. He actually seems like in real life he's probably somewhat of a decent guy and shit, right? But as him trying to represent Michael Jackson and trying to do this, keeping his legacy alive the way he does, oh, he's disgusting. He's a fraud on every level, and he actually hates Michael Jackson. He hates the fans. He hates everybody because he is a man, and there's no man that can like doing what he's doing. Like, okay, he's a member of the Jackson family. He had a band called T3, right? But when he goes on his live streams, all he's talking about is somebody else's life, and all of the people that come in and say how great Michael is. They talk about how much they love Michael. Nobody comes in and says, "We love you, Taj." Shit. I mean, like, I bet if you could see, like, behind the scenes, right? And if Taj was going to talk to some kind of psychiatrist and shit, he'd be like, "I'm so sick of the fucking fans. I hate Michael Jackson. I hate Michael Jackson being so great. I hate everything about Michael Jackson. And these stupid fans don't care about me at all." Shit, that's what it would really be like and shit. So when I see him on here, I can see him like at the psychiatrist just screaming his head off saying, I hate him all. Oh, so I know that all his words are fake. This is a show. This is total fake. It's a show. He's putting on a show, and he has to be really careful about what he says because he knows that, like, his inner feelings, if he actually expressed his inner true feelings and shit, you guys would all hate him. And it's like he'd rather be a pawn to Michael Jackson's fame than to stand alone on his own fame and not have any attention from anybody. Oh, my God. It's like, this is why you get these big, fat, ugly broads, but they're wearing these tight little frickin' Daisy Duke shorts, and they're showing all their cleavage and shit. And it's like, dude, they'd rather get some attention. They'd rather get some attention than they know if they just covered up, they would get no attention, and all people would see is fat. Oh, that's a fat person. That's all they wouldn't bother with them, right? But if it's like, dude, guys stare at tits and shit, right? Tits and ass and shit. So it's like, even if you got a big giant ass, if it's in some Daisy Dukes, I don't know, I kind of got to take a look at it. So that's what Taj is. Taj is like a big fat chick wearing Daisy Dukes. Oh, shit. So, like, I just did, like, Taj, I couldn't watch this whole thing. I wanted to watch this. I was going to write down some times and stuff, but it's just like, I couldn't watch much of it, and it was just like, damn. Oh, I just can't even stand listening to him talk. He's so fake, and he's the disgusting representing Michael Jackson. Everything he says is just like, oh my God, this is some disgusting shit. So here, let's go ahead and play a little bit of this.
At all, it's just everything you say, our words get dissected, they get twisted, and so I have like a filter in my head that I have to, kind of turn on sometimes just to make sure that I'm not saying the wrong thing.
See, just what I'm saying. I got a filter. I got to make sure I got that filter. I got to turn that filter on, or else I'd tell you guys the real truth and be like, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you fans. I hate, why don't you guys ever talk about me? How come you guys never talk about any of my songs and shit? And it's like, where's Bigi at? What happened to Film Family? Okay, I understand that when the virus thing happened, that gave him an excuse and stuff. But what happened at that same time is Bigi turned 18, and I believe he acquired his inheritance and shit from Michael Jackson, right? Because he bought a house in Calabasas for like $2 million, right? So the reality of what's happening right now, it's not the virus, it's the fucking pussy and shit, right? Bigi's getting fucking laid. Like, you people think that the virus stopped the Film Family? No. Bigi got money and he got pussy. And what happened as soon as he got his money and pussy? Oh, bye, Taj. I don't need to be hanging around with you anymore. Bye, film family. I don't got any interest in doing that shit because he's getting laid. He got paid and laid and shit. That's what the fuck's going on with Bigi. So what happens as soon as Bigi, and this is how you know the truth of how people actually are. You give somebody fame and money, you know, he's already got fame, but you give him money and you let him start having sex because now he's 18, he's got a house, he's got money now and he's got pussy. As soon as he got money and pussy, what happened to you, Taj? I haven't seen another episode of Film Family, have we? He dumped your fucking sorry ass, didn't he? Really fucking quick. How come he didn't come to you, right? You're still out here begging for money, trying to get money to make your Michael Jackson documentary. As soon as Taj got his money, did he come and, as soon as Bigi got his money, did he come and say to you, hey, let's hear some money, let's go ahead and get that fucking Michael Jackson documentary worked out, let's go ahead and take care of that? Did he do that? Hell no. If he's not going to support you, why the fuck would we support you? That's the perfect example. He didn't support your fucking effort in trying to free Michael Jackson's name. If he's not going to support you, why the fuck would we?
At the the wrong thing, yeah, the wrong thing at the wrong time, I would say. Yeah, this is, but I'm so happy to be here because if there's anyone worth celebrating, it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, if there's anyone worth celebrating, it's Michael Jackson, right? Not you. Nobody's here celebrating you, Taj.
And that is why I'm here. That's why I've always been here. That's why I proudly wear this hat. You know, not only was, yes, Michael was amazing. I'm seeing a lot of tweets and
He wears that hat because T3 hat, nobody's buying those. That's all there is to it. Simple as that. If T3 was a big old thing, do you think he'd be wearing his he would wear a Michael Jackson hat maybe once a day, like on the Michael Jackson's birthday. That's it. He'd wear it once a day, once a year. The rest of the time it'd be all T3. He'd be talking about T3 and shit, you know? And then he would come and do his little tribute to Michael Jackson. Oh, we got tribute Michael Jackson. But his whole life would be about T3 and shit. But that shit didn't happen. And so now he's got to live his fantasy rock star life through Michael Jackson and shit. That's fucking... And it's like he's actually a Jackson. And he actually had a band. But he's still having to fulfill his rock star dreams off of Michael Jackson's legacy. I'm telling you, that fucks this dude up in the head. This dude feels like he's a total loser. He feels like he never accomplished anything in his life and shit. He had every opportunity and he failed. Trust me, he does not like doing this shit.
In the Twitter world, I've seen a lot of comments on YouTube and stuff, and it's like he was beyond amazing. He was. I mean,
he's beyond amazing. Oh, he's super duper amazing. You got to put a special. You got to put a special name. It's like, dude, there's a lot of fucking amazing people. How can you fucking judge Michael Jackson's talents when you don't even know what his songs are about? You don't even understand that the song Billie Jean is about Michael Jackson explaining that his real mother informed him, Diana Ross, when Michael Jackson was 10 years old, Diana Ross is Billie Jean, and she informed him that she was his real mother when Michael Jackson was 10 years old. You don't even understand Michael Jackson's art. So you're not qualified to put any kind of labels of amazing or any label, period. You don't even understand his music. If you don't understand it, then you're not qualified to fucking judge it.
What you guys saw, just in general, even behind the scenes footage, it's like it was, in comparison to actually physically being next to him, standing in his presence, and the aura and the glow and the warmth that his light shed on you, it really was something that is hard to describe. That's why people that knew him and that were close to him can only describe it.
Right there, he just said, okay, so like I'm out here explaining Michael Jackson's songs. Who's a bigger fan of Michael Jackson and actually somebody that's qualified to actually talk about Michael Jackson? Me, who never met Michael Jackson. The closest I got would be like two things. I was at, when Michael Jackson got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, okay, I was in the crowd. So you're on probably like 100 yards away from him, right? So that's the closest. And then I was at Dodger Stadium at the Victory Tour in '84 and shit, right? So those are my closest appearances to Michael Jackson, right? So I never met him, never spoke to him. That's the closest I ever got to him. Then so I'm just a fan, right? But me being the fan that I am, I grew up to be the person now that has explained Michael Jackson's true life story. I was the one who recognized that his real mother is Diana Ross. Through that investigation, I found out that Smokey Robinson was his real father. Through the continuing of that investigation, I found out that Berry Gordy and Joseph Jackson are old friends, and that's how Michael was given into the Jackson family. I've explained the song Billie Jean. I've explained the song Beat It. I've explained Want to Be Starting Something. I've explained Dirty Diana. So my experience from never meeting Michael Jackson, I was able to do these things. Okay? But you sitting around there just admiring, oh, look at the glow. He's so amazing. And you have no clue of who this fucking guy actually is. And then you got the fucking nerve to come up here and fucking say, only us who was around Michael Jackson actually got the true experience of who he is. And you fans, you stupid fans, you can't understand anything because you never got a hug from Michael Jackson. I mean, he is fucking pathetic. He fucking does not like the fans. He's all about lifting himself up. He is so fucking fake. Like I said, I can barely watch this shit. It's fucking disgusting.
You guys can feel it in his music and his messages, but there's something about actually being there that it was just different. And some of you guys were lucky enough to get hugs from him and stuff like that, so you do know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we're kind of filling up nicely. Yeah, he was definitely too pure for the world. I think
he's too pure for the world. It's like Michael is of this world. That means he was part of it. There's no such thing as too pure for this world. We all are children of God. Either you understand that we're all children of God or you don't. There's none of us that are more pure. There's people that become better people. They become stronger. But we all originated from being children of God. So for you to say that Michael was too pure for this world, you're saying he's too pure for all of us children of God? That's what I'm saying. The flaws, I can pick apart every single part of what he says. It's disgusting. He's a fraud. He's not fucking intellectually fucking wise enough. He's not spiritually wise enough. He doesn't care about the people. All his words are filtered and fucking bullshit fraud language. That's what you're hearing. It's fucking disgusting.
It's interesting because people ask me what I think he would be doing right now. Obviously, he'd be doing something to like heal the world, you know, and making an anthem, but he was just too sensitive for this world.
Too sensitive and shit. It's like, oh, he'd be trying to heal the world and make an anthem, but he's too sensitive. It's like, oh yeah, have you ever fucking listened to They Don't Care About Us? That's not the fucking words of a guy who's all sensitive and, oh, I'm so shy and, oh, the world is damaging me so much. That's a fucking man with fucking massive balls, like fucking King Kong fucking balls. That's a dude standing up by him fucking self and saying, fuck you to everybody. And you got the nerve to come and tell me that this dude's so sensitive and, oh, the world, he couldn't handle the world. God damn. Oh, you're so fucking fake, dude. You're so fucking fake. Everything about this motherfucker. Let me skip up by one more spot where I had marked, and then actually after this I stopped watching it because it was just so fucking, oh my God, it was so fucking stupid. I missed it by a few seconds, so we're just going to play this beginning part and get up to what I wanted to see.
Probably the biggest fan club, you know, the most loyal fan club.
Now you're talking about BTS.
Say. I mean, we have an impressive fan club as well, very loyal, and, you know, we're tired, though. We've been fighting for 20-something years, you know, for the truth.
For the truth. No, you're not fighting for the truth. You're fighting for the lie. All of your truth of what you're doing about your MJ Innocent stuff, all of the stuff of everything of what you're doing is fake and lies, because the actual truth of Michael Jackson, that he was abandoned as a child, given to the Jackson family. Do you think that for one moment Taj Jackson is ever going to stand up for Michael Jackson and actually tell the truth, and having the truth be that Michael Jackson was not a part of the Jackson family? That means there's no blood relation from Taj Jackson to Michael Jackson. If he's got this, like what happened when I came in trying to tell the truth, right? He blocked me on his page. Last fucking time I went to his fucking live stream, I tried to speak to him one time, instantly blocked me. Did he dare even ask me a question? Why are you saying that? Okay, I took the time out. I know who he is. I take the time out and I come to his page and I'm speaking about Michael Jackson related. I'm not saying Michael Jackson's the devil. I'm not saying Michael Jackson's the pedophile. I was saying Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's real mother. Did he for once investigate why would somebody, like, it's like, dude, if I came to you and told you this information, you have to acknowledge that I'm somebody that needs to be dealt with. But no, he's not going to deal with me because he doesn't want to hear the truth. He doesn't want to fucking know the truth. He's not fighting for Michael Jackson. He's fighting to represent his idealism form of what it is to be the person. He wants to be the hero. He wants to create a play and he wants to be the hero in the play. And that's what he's doing. He's playing, making this dramatic play, and he's going to be the hero where he's like, I'm the lead character who saved Michael Jackson's image. Oh, all Michael Jackson's fans, worship me now. Worship me. He's so fucking pathetic. God, he's disgusting.
And stuff like that, and they're younger and energized, and when I say younger, I know their demographics span everywhere because I've seen it on YouTube, and I've seen people talk about it. Their demographics span just like Michael's did, from grandmas to toddlers.
No, Michael Jackson's music was listened to by everybody because it was good fucking music. It had messages. It had a beat. It was good. People liked the story of Michael Jackson being young in the Jackson 5 and growing up to be an adult. People felt connected to Michael Jackson. That's why so many people liked Michael Jackson. Okay, BTS is a bunch of pre-adolescent, these preteen girls who haven't been fucked in the real world. This is the whole thing. These are girls who are not getting fucked, and when they go and they watch a BTS concert, it makes their vaginas get wet. That's exactly what happens. They actually start to feel the secretions in their fucking vaginas, and they're like, oh, and to them that's like sex. It's like, that's like as close. They're not having boys touch them, but having these boys sing makes their vaginas tingle and makes them wet. That's what's happening, okay? I can't tell you the name of one BTS song because goddamn, they don't even fucking sing in English and shit. What the fuck do I care about BTS? Now, if you put on one of these girl K-pop bands, like I said, I'll look at tits and I'll look at asses, but that's all it is. The stupid fucking bubblegum fucking kid music. What the fuck do I care about that shit? It means nothing. It's absolutely pointless. It means nothing. There's no fucking people out there that are going around and saying, oh, that BTS song really connected in my soul, Oh, man. Only little stupid girls, And those are just stupid girls who want to get fucked. That's all there is to it. BTS girl fans want to get fucked. These are little stupid sluts, and all the stupid sluts can think about in the world is I wish somebody would come and fucking fuck me. Because they're just dumb, little fucking stupid whores. That's BTS. That's their whole marketing campaign. It's get these little fucking whores pussies wet. That's not Michael Jackson. He did that shit too. That was part of his shit too. But that wasn't his whole fucking bit. He actually made good fucking music. So you could get a fucking old man saying, damn, I really like that song, I really enjoy fucking his work and shit, right? You can get anybody. Everybody can enjoy it. BTS is nothing. And in 10 years, they're fucking gone. It's like I remember when New Kids on the Block was around and shit, right? Fucking, how do you think all these old people in the world are saying, oh, I really like those New Kids on the Block songs? I mean, I could go back to fucking Menudo, and because you want to talk about like BTS and shit, and I remember when Menudo, I'm long and old enough to remember when Menudo came out, which would be very much the fucking same kind of thing. But I don't hear any fucking Menudo songs being played on the radio. I don't see their fucking shit being out there and shit. It's same with BTS. It's just little girls who are fucking attracted to them because they were cute and shit. That's it. It's same with fucking New Kids on the Block. All of them. That's the same shit that goes on with all that shit. Michael Jackson is way above and beyond that fucking shit.
My daughter, for example, my less than 2-year-old daughter is jamming to them.
Right there. Your little 2-year-old daughter, you're turning her into a little fucking slut, right? It's like, she doesn't know the difference between listening to BTS or if you put on that fucking wet-ass pussy song. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Your daughter would be jamming to that shit. Why? Because you're fucking turning her into a little fucking whore. That's all you're doing. You're not getting her to, and you don't respect her, because if you think that she's jamming to something at 2 years old, what she know about anything at 2 years old? She doesn't know what the fuck. You could feed her poop and she'd fucking eat it because that's all you got. And after a while, she'd get a fucking taste for it and shit. I mean, it's ridiculous and shit. And she'd be like, oh, I like when there's corn in there. That corn, I like the chunky bites in my poop and shit. I mean, that's what you're talking about. That's how stupid your 2-year-old daughter is. She's a fucking idiot. And if you fucking fed her fucking poop and put some corn in there, she'd be like, oh, I really like the corn-flavored fucking poop. So... you're a fucking total fraud, Taj Jackson. I could just go on and on fucking doing, like I said, I can't even watch your fucking shit because this is the way I fucking feel when I hear you. It's pathetic and disgusting. You're a total fake fraud loser. All you're doing is fucking stealing from Michael Jackson's legacy, and not one day in your life have you ever fought for Michael Jackson, you fucking fraud.